Good evening. I hope everybody's doing all right tonight. There's a subject that needs to be brought up rather quickly. This will be a short video. It's concerning about something that's happening in Springfield, Ohio, and I'm certain other locations. It just happens to be centralized. The information is coming out of this particular location that has inherited over 20,000 Haitian migrants. The information that I have to share with you was shared on X concerning migrants that are stealing animals from people's yards in neighborhoods and eating them. If you're in that area, just be aware that currently the information is centralized coming out of Springfield, Ohio, that many people have either witnessed or found evidence, solid evidence of their neighborhood pets being stolen and dressed out and eaten, as you will see here on X. A heartbreaking testimony from Springfield, Ohio resident who says she is afraid to live in the house she and her husband have called home for 45 years because their property is being taken over by Haitian immigrants. And that is her statement being presented on video. She's saying that they're throwing trash in her front yard and she's been terrorized in her own home by people that don't belong in the United States. They are here illegally. The next report says what happened when Biden-Harris covertly relocated 20,000 Haitian immigrants to Springfield, Ohio, a town of only 60,000 people. Their cats and dogs and ducks started disappearing. And here's a picture of a guy carrying a duck. Mind you, he's probably not licensed to duck hunt in the first place. And there's the same picture. Reports the newcomers, Haitian illegal aliens, are hunting and eating their pets and local wildlife like ducks and geese. And there in the warning, it says, warning to all about our beloved pets and those around us. My neighbor informed me that her daughter's friend had lost their cat. She checked papers, kennels, asked around, etc. One day she came home from work. As soon as she stepped out of her car, looked towards a neighbor's house where Haitians live, and saw her cat hanging from a branch, like you'd do a deer for butchering, and that they were carving it up to eat. I've been told they are doing this to dogs. They've been doing it at Snyder Park with the ducks and geese. As I was told that last bit by rangers and by police. Keep a close eye on your pets, on your animals, it says. Back when Obama was still in office, it was the latter part of his second term, and I was doing some research at that time, and he was interested in Martha's Vineyard at the time, so there was a big focus there. Somehow the subject of Haitians was presented in some information that I had, so I had to do a deep dive on the fact that in Martha's Vineyard, they regularly use Haitians as their chosen paid under the table household help. If anything goes wrong, according to the reports that I read, if anything goes wrong or somebody has an issue, they were simply sent back to Haiti. Is this why Hillary Clinton was so interested in setting up Haiti as part of her acquisition? Why it has been kept so downtrodden and so poor? They had the opportunity to turn this into a group of people that they selectively use and import back and forth at will. That's certainly what it sounded like when I was doing that research at the time. It has been quite some time ago that the Haitians were required to live in-house or on the grounds for the people that they worked for. They were paid in cash. They were not claimed in taxes. They did not have normal circumstances for employment in the United States. If there was any issue with their performance, they stayed in line or else they would be sent back to Haiti, toot sweet. As soon as any kind of problem whatsoever arose out of someone, they were immediately expendable and replaced. It probably won't stay just at a little over 20,000 settlers from Haiti there. There will likely be more. But they have a different mindset when it comes to survival. They've been through an extremely hard time, especially after natural disasters hit Haiti. They're militant, they're poor, so it is not uncommon for them to take advantage of what animals may be available to eat simply because they had to fend for themselves where they came from. It's important to recognize just because they're here does not change their mindset. Just because they're here, they don't respect the rules of the United States. So when they have an opportunity to be sitting at a public park, and ducks are very tame, geese are very tame, they walk right up to you. The squirrels take peanuts out of your hand. I'm sure there's been a lot of squirrel stew in Springfield, Ohio as well. But an opportunity to get a duck for the family, or my goodness, a goose, feed you for days, or feed a large family, or however many people you've got in the house with you. For them, it's an opportunity, even though it's against the law. And I'm quite sure they don't care about having a hunting license, and they wouldn't care about city ordinances that may protect the wildlife. You just let an American citizen do something like that and find out how fast they wind up in jail. But for the people of Ohio, keep an eye out on your pets. Make sure you know where they are. So let me know what you think about would you be offended? Would you allow or expect the immigrants in your area to abide by United States rules, even though they're not citizens? And even though they've had a much different background, much different upbringing, much different existence, would you still expect them to follow rules and laws and not be consuming the pets in the area, not consuming the ducks? Or do they have a right to do? Leave me a comment in the section below. I'd like to hear. Talk to you later.
It's a good world.